What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Shop Talk coming to y'all today. We want to talk a little bit about rumors that's out. Shout out Fred Katz of the Athletics put out a statement in regards to Quentin Grimes and the New York Knicks. The Knicks is looking around maybe to move Quentin Grimes and get some help in here because we definitely gonna need some help. Also, I'm hearing that Julius Randle might get traded. Uh, Especially after last night's loss to the Magic. Uh, it was a terrible game. It was a terrible loss. Shout out Deuce McBride, for trying to step up. But Randall played that game like he didn't want to be there. And listen, man, I'm starting to believe some of the things I've heard. I've always been an advocate of Julius Randle. Uh, but it's like I don't know, man. Like I really don't know what can you do with Julius Randle. Like, can we ever be a championship team with Julius Randle on his team? But it's talks that it's possible. They might be trying to move him, and if they are, they need to do it quick. Because if we get into the playoffs and Julius Randle perform like he has performed in his last playoff games, nobody gonna want him. Nobody gonna want him. So if you're gonna trade him now. Try to see what you can get for him. Listen, as far as Quentin Grimes is concerned, um, if you remember, I believe it was back in December. He had back in DC, he acknowledged in December he was frustrated with what he thought was a quick hook from head, quick hook from Coach Tom Tibbs. So listen, he was taken out of the starting lineup. He went to the bench. I think he performed. Like I think right now, he's averaging about 12.6 points, uh three rebounds and 2 assists per game right now. So it went up a little bit. I think he shoot 39.2% from 3 point. But listen, the Knicks have to improve. We have to improve. Uh I know a lot of Knicks Nation I talk to, we're getting rid of all our young players and we brought them in and now it's time to get rid of them. That's what a lot of the young players and the assets and the trade chips and all that. That's what it's for, to get better. Quentin Grimes might be that last young piece that might be worth something, except for Mitchell Robinson. Uh, Quentin Grimes is much younger than Mitchell Robinson. He's been here less time than Mitchell Robinson. But yeah, Quentin Grimes could be on out as well as Julius Randle I know everybody's saying, Julius Randle, OG, and Jalen Brunson would be like our big three. I don't think so, man. I think Julius Randle might get traded. He might get traded. If the right trade come along, uh, I think we got like 13 days left to the trade deadline. I'm pretty sure Grimes is out. If they can find the right piece, it was reported that they don't want to trade Grimes for a piece that's going to come in and then they hit free agency the following year and they lose the player in the free agency. So they don't want to do that. Uh, so they're going to be looking now. Could it be DeJounte Murray? Could Atlanta be interested in Quentin Grimes and whatever else? I don't know. I don't know. And as far as Julius Randle, I don't know what you can get for Julius Randle. I don't really know what you can get. I don't even think a playoff team or a team that's uh could possibly make it to the championship game want Julius Randle. Like, why would they want Julius Randle? Yes, he's averaging about 25 points a game, but we know what Julius Randle is. He's never proven himself in the playoffs. Every playoffs he fails, whether he's injured or whatever the case may be. So why would a team that has playoffs or championship or even conference final expirations want Julius Randle? I don't see it happening, but it's the NBA and anything can happen. Wanted to come on, I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Putting Grimes and Julius Randle noise that's being passed around right now. But like I told you guys before, um, If anything happen with the Knicks, a trade, anything go down, I'll be here. I'll let y'all know. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of this new content. But we're gonna see what happened. We definitely gonna see what's going on. Um, I mean, yesterday's game, it was a disaster. It was terrible. It was a terrible game. It was terrible. I think Julius hit for like, I'm not even looking at the box scores or whatever. I think he got like 15 points. It was terrible. It was terrible. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it and what you think the Knicks should be doing moving forward. Uh, should they get rid of Grimes? And if so, who should they go after? In regards to Julius Randle, I say, man, if you're going to trade him, you got to trade him now. Do not go into the playoffs and he flop in the playoffs. Nobody's going to want him. Not that somebody wants him right now. Tomorrow night, Knicks take on the Houston Rockets at Madison Square Garden at 7:30. Now lock in for that game. I don't know Jalen Brunson's status right now. I believe he will be playing tomorrow. From what I saw, I don't even know if he's still questionable. I'm not looking at it. I wanted to really talk about the Quentin Grimes situation. Shout out Fred Katz and Athletics for giving us some of this information. But yeah, tomorrow they take on the Houston Rockets at 7:30. That game will be played at Madison Square Garden. We'll see what happens. Coming off a terrible loss, like terrible. Like I'm really still upset with this game. Like this loss was very upsetting. When you got the Orlando Magic right on our tail in the Eastern Conference, and we lose to them. Now their defense was okay. Knicks defense was okay. Uh, we were able to you know, hold them under 100 points, but our offense sucked. It sucked big time. It was big time. It was terrible. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it no more. Listen, man, y'all lock in tomorrow night against the Houston Rockets. We take on them Houston Rockets, and listen, they ain't no slouches. They're a bunch of young boys over there, and they're gonna come to win. They're coming to win. The Knicks started out the new year great, and we picked up 2 losses so far in the new year. And let's see if we can get it back together, get back on the right track. Hopefully, Jalen Brunson is back and playing tomorrow, and we see where it goes. So, like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Peace is your boy. I'm out.